back at Lingle High School. Dogger invite. This ought to be a good one, just like the last one. Lingle took on Upton last match. This one is Lingle and Pine. Starting lineups are fueled by Essential Fuels in Torrington, where quality service meets competitive prices. Feeling hungry? Try one of their breakfast or lunch items made fresh, hot, and ready for you. Essential Fuels, your essential stop in Torrington. Take a look at the starting lineups for the Lady Doggers. They're going to come out this way. Addison Wilkins, number 2. Number 4, Hayden Wiley. Number 10, Jordan Spector. Number 12, Skyla Wonder. Number 18, Haley Fuller. Number 20, Charlotte Spector. And the libero is Shaylin Wonder. Lady Hornets are going to come out with number 1, Brindley Lloyd. Number 2, Katie Burns. Number 8, number 7, Katie Burns. Number 8, Avery Gray. Liberos, Kiefer Forsum, Inez Lazo, Avery Sweeter, and Hattie Lerwick. And Lazos will get us going, and we're underway just like that. Free ball over now. Bruns to Lerwick, goes cross court, and it's long. Side out to the Doggers. That puts Skyla Wonder at the line. This one goes to Forstrom, and she shanks it towards the basketball on the side of the wall. Doggers up 2-zip. Doggers just got done, and I talked with the AD Lashley, Mike Lashley. He said they're going to have a break in between, but they didn't. They said, let's go. They just didn't do a warm-up. That's why we're on the air so fast after that last one. Bruns with the free ball to Speckner, to Wonder, to Charlotte Speckner in the middle. She's going to be stuff blocked by Sweeter. That's going to be a good matchup as this match progresses. As Speckner and Sweeter there in the middle. So Hattie Lerwick back. Serving to Wiley. Overpass. Runs to Sweeter in the middle. And gets by Charlotte Spector and off of Jordan Speckner's hands for the kill. We're tied at 2. Not sure where the other gym is. I know they're way ahead of us, but there's a possibility of being able to pick up Guernsey and Hannah Elk Mountain, possibly. Speckner to Wonder. Outside to Wiley. Dug out by Formstrom. Runs in the middle to Sweeter. Dug by Speckner. Back to Speckner from 15. Diving for it on her knees is Formstrom. Now Avery Graves with the kill from the outside. 3-2. Hornets take the lead here early in set 1. Lerwick to Wiley to Charlotte Speckner, and then Wiley just has to free ball it over. Right back at him, Jordan Speckner. Wonder in the middle to Charlotte. Charlotte powers it past Sweeter for the kill. Tied at 3. This thing's going to be back and forth. I just have a feeling. And Charlotte puts it into the net. So she's going to come out. Frederick will come in for, that was the substitution plan last game. With Sweeter serving, and we're going to get a kill from Brindley Lloyd. 5-3, Hornets up. High floater to Wonder, back to Wonder. Fuller goes cross court, but we're going to get a net call, and I think that's on Lloyd. It was. So Formstrom will check in for Sweeter. Play that back row defensively as the libero. And Fuller serving to Lazo. And then the pass was tight, and Gray couldn't handle it at the net. So it's 5-5 now on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Fuller to Formstrom. Bruns to Lloyd. Dug out by Frederick. Wonders there. She goes outside to Wiley, just over the top of the block of Graves, and Bruns for the kill. Just a little dump shot there. Lerwick with the pass to Bruns. Going backside to Gray. Look out here. Nice dig out by Wonder. Wiley's there. And then from 10 feet is Wilkins, and she goes long. Got too far under it. Tied at 6. With Bruns serving. It's a let serve. Touches the top of the net. No problem. Wiley to Jordan Spechner. Goes deep corner. We're going to get another net call, and I think this one is going to be on Gray. It is. Wiley back serving for the Lady Doggers. Formstrom up to Bruns. Outside to Lloyd. Partially touched at the net. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a kill. Side out. Tied at 7. Wonder with it up. And with her back to it, she kind of tried to turn in the air with Wilkins and hit it and put it right into the net. I'm not sure why she did that. Gray serving. Wiley with the serve set to Wilkins, and she's going to be stuff blocked in the middle by Hattie Lerwick. Pine with a 2-point lead now. Wiley outside to Wonder. Goes line off the hands of Gray, her right hand, for the kill. So Charlotte Spechner's going to come back in. Frederick going out. Jordan Spechner serving. Play that back row. Charlotte will be in the just play the front. Jordan plays all the way around. Formstrom to Bruns. Backside set is tight. Off the net. Nobody touched it. That should be a 4 count, and it is. Tied at 9. We are streaming this on KGOS Sports on the YouTube. Just put that in the search bar and you'll find us. Jordan Spechner to Formstrom. Lloyd now got to be free ball over by Bruns to Jordan Spechner to Wiley, right side. She goes to Skyla Wonder, gets the kill up the line. Spechner serve to Lerwick. Bruns. Lazo's in the middle. Goes cross court. Too far. It's out. Doggers extend to 2. 11-9 on the CNA scoreboard. Spechner serve to Formstrom. Tracked down by Bruns. Here's Lerwick on the right side. Goes over the top of the block, and then Wonder pops it up and out of bounds. They had Wiley coming in behind her. I'm not sure she could have got there, but Wonder acted like she could have after she did what she did and saw where Wiley was. So side out. Formstrom's going to serve in the libero position. Wiley to Wonder. Goes cross court with it. Overpass. Bruns pops it up. Lazos. And now going to be free ball over by Bruns. To Fuller. To Wiley. Outside. To Wilkins. And she's going to get stuff blocked by Lazo and Sweeter. Couldn't tell which one to credit that to. We're tied at 11. There's a high floater, and it's long. Last second, Jordan Spechner lays off it. So Wilkins will come out, and Shaylin Wonder will go in to serve. There's a Wiley to Wonder. Goes cross court, and Graves pops it up in the air. Lassos gets her hand on it, and then nobody can chase it down. After that, Doggers will extend again to 2. Doggers get up by 2. Hornets come back and tie it. Doggers get up by 2. Hornets come back and tie it. Kind of been the theme of this set so far. There's Lerwick to Bruns. She takes it over. Wonder takes it over on second contact, and then we're going to get a back row attack by Bruns. And Wonder put it into the net on the serve, so side out. Doggers up 14-12 on the CNA scoreboard. Lazo's back to serve. Good serve to Jordan Speckner. Wonder tracks it down. Now Wonder just free balls it over. And Forstrom laid off it. It thought it was going to be out, and it was just in. Side out to the Doggers. Checking in for Lazos is going to be Reef Schneider. Play that back row. Skylar Wonder serve to Lerwick. Bruns. Going to go back to Lerwick on the roll. Goes cross court. Wonder dives. Gets a hand on it, but can't get it. Keep it in play. Side out. 15-13 Doggers lead. Pine looking to get a little bit of a run here. Nobody's been up by more than 2 thus far. Lerwick puts it under the net. Bad throw on her approach. When she tossed it in the air, and so just her fingertips touched it. 16-13. Charlotte Wonder serving. And she just gives it right back to him, puts it in the net. Avery Sweeter back serving for the Lady Hornets. That goes to Wonder, passes to Wonder. Jordan Speckner blocked it out of bounds. Avery Gray was late getting to the block, and so her body was faced a little bit out of bounds, and that's right where the ball went. Fuller serves. Lerwick to Bruns, backside to Gray. Gray goes cross court, gets Wonder again. That's twice this set. Nice spot by Avery Gray. Just like that, Reef Schneider's going to come out. Lasso's coming in. Rotations are moving fast on this exchanging points. Katie Bruns back serving. Need a run here. And Frederick, who has checked in to play that back row, off her hands. That's an ace. (17-16), Doggers lead. Cut to 1. Pine trying to tie this thing up. Fuller with a nice up. Wiley takes it over second contact. Lerwick tracks it down. Bruns sets up to Lloyd, who just free balls it over. Nice pass by Frederick. Now Jordan Speckner goes deep left. Lerwick is there to pick it up. Lazos rolls it over to Wonder, to Wiley. Outside to Wilkins, and Wilkins misjudges everything but gets it over the net, and it falls in front of a diving Lloyd. Wiley serve. Bruns on the set. Attacked by Lazos. Blocked by Jordan Speckner. Now free ball over by Lerwick to Frederick. To Wiley. Jordan Speckner to Formstrom. Now Lloyd out of the right side. Here's the attack by Wilkins. Just pops it over. Bruns. Lloyd just free balls it over. Fuller going backside set to Wonder. She put it into the tape. Side out. 19-16 on the scoreboard. I think it might be 17-18, but there's a timeout on the court, so I'll take one too.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at JG Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. JG Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 46 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Chad Bates, Lingle Fort Laramie Lady Doggers up 19-16 over the Lady Hornets of Pine Bluffs. Dogger tournament, we're in the bottom third of the games left. Probably less than that because that gym over there on the other side that I can't see is just burning through the games. But I have a good view on that one, and I think that was pretty much all net. So Avery Gray's turn to serve. It's long. Gives it right back to the Lady Doggers. Charlotte Spechner coming in. Anna Frederick headed out. And Jordan Spechner serving. High floater to Formstrom. Bruns. Outside to Lloyd, goes cross court, popped up by Wiley, and now it's got to be a miraculous save. It's outside the antenna by Wilkins as the set was well outside the play court. Formstrom serving. Hornets need to get back into this one more than just 2 down. Need a run here. Spechner to Wiley, back to Spechner. She just free balls it over to Grave, and now Lerwick free balls it. Wonder takes it over on second contact, pop up in the air. Now Formstrom, now Lerwick's just got to set it over. Into the campfire, diving was Fuller and can't get there. Hornets within 1. There's a smoked serve. Tracked down by Wiley. Charlotte Spechner from 10. Right at Formstrom. Bruns. She's going to go to no man's land. Sweeter was coming on a short set, and the set went behind her. And then Sweeter tried to turn around and couldn't get it over. Just got a hand on it. So Skylyn Wonder serving to Gray. Set outside to Lerwick. Tight. Lerwick couldn't handle it. They say there was a touch. I didn't think it went over the net, but here we are. Still playing. Popped the ball out of bounds. Doggers up 1. Lazo serving. 21-20, CNA scoreboard. This one goes to Jordan Spechner. Wonder to Fuller. We're going to get a net call on Bruns. Wonder how many Lingle Fort Laramie Pine Bluffs games I've called. There's been a lot over the years. Here's Gray. Lerwick from 11 feet into the campfire. Wonder dove for it, couldn't get there. That was Skylyn. Lerwick serve, high floater. Passed by Wiley into the net. Fuller couldn't get back to try to get it out. We're tied at 22. And Lerwick put it into the net. 23-22 CNA scoreboard with Charlotte Wonder headed back to serve for the Lady Doggers. And she gives it back to him. We're tied at 23. Oh, it's going to be one of those matches, I think. Avery Sweeter will head back and do some serving. High floater. Passed into the net, and now free ball, and then one-arm swing over by Jordan Spechner. Here comes Avery Gray. Gets it over. Wonder resets the whole offense. Nice save by Wonder, and then Sister Wonder, but she is a back row attack, they said, although, okay. Back row attack by the Hornets, okay. Now we're rolling. We're at 24-23, set point for the Lady Doggers, and Fuller is serving for them. To Formstrom. Runs, tracks it down. Lloyd pops it up, and it's going to be just cleared, but popped right back over. On the overpass was Avery Gray for the kill. We're tied at 24, folks. Bruns tied at 24. Fuller pops it up. Take it straight over by Wiley. Graves. Nope, that was Bruns. Now Lazos takes it over to Fuller. Here comes Wonder to set it. She's going right side. Off the block goes Wiley. Set point. 25-24. Doggers up. The blockers were set up right on the line. She just took it over the outside arm of Lloyd, and then misses the serve coming back at it. Tied at 25. Gray serving to Fuller. Wiley. Big swing by Skyla Wonder. You're going to be stuff blocked. So now Hornets at a set point, 26-25. Wonder with the overpass. Look out here. And the Hornets, who trailed much of the way, much of this first set, come back, win this one, 27-25. They only were down by 2 at most, but just closed the deal there at the end. We'll come back with set 2 after this timeout.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Ruttman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Ruttman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
Bluffs Car Care would like to wish the Hornet student athletes the best of luck. Remember Bluffs Car Care for all of your automotive needs. From tricycles to dozers, they'll get you covered. From brakes to major motor repair, and they handle all tires including ag. Bluffs Car Care at 700 Parsons Street in Pine Bluffs. And go Hornets!
The Bluffs Veterinary Clinic in Pine Bluffs offers the best professional medical care for your animals. Whether livestock or personal pets, you can count on quality of care that your animals deserve. When it comes to ensuring recovery from surgical or non-surgical treatments, Dr. Shane, Nicodemus, and Bliss utilize the latest in care technology, as they know how much your pet means to you. For complete veterinary care, call Bluffs Vet Clinic at 245-9263. That's 245-9263.
Back here, Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Been a heck of a good day of volleyball, and we got a good one here. Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets come back a few times and end up winning set one 27-25. Lingle Fort Laramie gets the serve. Skylar Wonder's going to start it out. This is a best of 3, and we're rolling. Formstrom to Bruns. Outside to Lerwick, popped up in the air by Fuller, hits the girder, falls down quickly on the Lingle Fort Laramie side. So Hattie Lerwick be the first server for the Lady Hornets. Jump serve is going to go to Jordan Speckner. Skyla Wonder to Fuller in the middle, popped up by Lazos. Now going to be free ball over by Formstrom. To Wonder. Charlotte Speckner with the push. Runs is there, and then backing away and getting it over the net is Gray. Here comes Fuller on the attack, off the touch. Nice dig by Lazos, and now free ball over by Formstrom. Wonder to Wiley. Formstrom gets her hand on it. Lerwick was right there defensively, and Formstrom came running out of nowhere and tried to steal the ball from her, got a hand on it. I don't think she saw Lerwick's positioning there. She wouldn't have touched it. So Charlotte back serving. Lazos runs outside to Gray. She put it into the net. Lady Doggers up 2-1 here early in the second set. They need to win this one to keep it going. Bruns to Sweeter. Now on the attack is Jordan Speckner. Lazos there to dig it out. Bruns to Sweeter. Pops it over to Charlotte Speckner. Taken over by Wiley. Wonder back on the attack to Fuller. She's going to be stuff blocked by Sweeter. Big block by Avery Sweeter. Moved over from the middle position to the outside to get it, and she's going to head back to serve. We're tied at 2. Sweeter serves, goes into the net. So Sweeter will come out. Formstrom will go back in. Also checking in is Addison Wilkins with Fuller serving with a 1-point lead. Goes to Lerwick. Bruns takes it over on the second contact. Here's an attack by Wiley. Diving for it was Bruns, puts it out of bounds. Good spot by Wiley. There's a high serve out of bounds by Fuller. Just had her body turn that way. Side out to the Hornets. Bruns will head back to serve. Pretty evenly matched teams right now in this season. Bruns gives it right back to the Lady Doggers, who maintain, surprisingly, a 2-point lead. Wiley, high floater to Formstrom. Bruns going to set backside to Gray. Nice coverage by Frederick, who checked in. Wilkins goes cross court. Formstrom's there, tried to set it from just below her chin, and it was just a bullet right at the net. 6-3 Doggers up. CNA scoreboard. Not anymore. Wiley put it in the net. So Avery Gray will go back to serve. Fuller handles the serve to Wiley. To Wilkins in the middle. Couple pinball moves, and now Formstrom clears it out of there. Wiley, she's going to go backside. This time to Wonder. Partially touched by Lerwick, and then gets past Formstrom for the kill. Charlotte Wonder's going to come back in. Frederick will sit down. Doggers up 7-3, CNA scoreboard. Jordan Speckner serving. High floater to Formstrom. To Bruns. Outside to Lerwick. Backhands it. Blocked by Speckner. That was Charlotte. Here's Jordan Speckner with the pass to Wiley. In the middle to Charlotte Speckner. She gets too far under and airmails it. Avery Sweeter checking in. Checking out is Lloyd. Also coming into the contest is going to be Rigby. Her first action of the day. And Formstrom serving. And it's going to go off the arms of Jordan Speckner. Hornets now within 1, 7-6. CNA scoreboard. Formstrom put it into the net. So Wilkins will check out, and Skylyn Wonder will check in, the libero, to serve. Nice pass by Rigby outside to Lerwick. Good dig by Wonder. And then on the first contact, trying to pound down the overpass was Lazos, put it into the net. Good idea. Just didn't work out how she wanted it. Runs, tracks it down, and now Lerwick from 9 feet is just going to roll it over. It works. Wiley kind of went for it, and I think she faked out the defense in the back with Speckner and Wonder. 9-7 now. CNA scoreboard. Doggers up. Lazos back to serve. Slaps it over to Wiley. Gets caught up in the girders. Here it comes. Speckner. Now Fuller's just got to pass it over to Formstrom. Runs. Tracks it down. Lerwick with a roll. Wiley tried to one-hand keep it off the net. Didn't quite get it up, and Fuller was transitioned way back. Point to the Lady Hornets. Lazos juiced it just long. Checking in is Reef Schneider for Lazo. So she plays that back row and for 3 rotations after the serve. So really like 2.5. Here's a set outside to Lerwick. Goes cross court. Fuller dives, gets it up. Wonder. And now just got to be freeballed over by Skylin Wonder. Here's Wonder on the set in the middle to Charlotte Speckner. Goes right up the gut, but Rigby is there. Now Lerwick on the attack. Just gets it over the net and just on the outside of Charlotte Wonder, who was transitioning over to try to block her off her hand. Point, side out and point. Rigby coming out. Gray checking in. And that means Lerwick is serving. 10-9 CNA scoreboard. Doggers up. Speckner to Wonder to Wiley, goes cross court. Forstrom's there. Looks like tight on the net. Speckner pushes it down. Gray on the attack, puts it into the net. Gets called with the lift and then the 4 count. Lift with the foot and then 4 count. Charlotte Speckner serve, just long. So she'll come out. Coming in is Frederick. Also checking in is Lloyd, and out is the libero Formstrom until after Sweeter serves. And there it is, Wonder to Speckner. Nobody touched it, and it's wide to the left. Tied at 11, CNA scoreboard. Much like the first set. Sweeter, high floater to Skylin Wonder. Now Brunn setting up outside to Lloyd. Nice dig by Fuller. Back to Fuller on the outside. Partially blocked to the net, out of bounds. Went right in between the wickets of Bruns and Gray. And then towards the bench. So Haley Fuller back to serve. There's Lloyd, just has to punch over a bad set outside the pin. Here comes a back row attack by Fuller. Forstrom's there, runs with a roll to Gray, and she was too far off the net for a roll. Put it into the net. Fuller, nice serve to Lerwick. Bruns takes it over. Back set. Tries to dink it over, but misses wide right. Lady Doggers extend the lead 14-11 here in the second set. And there's a net serve. Bruns will be serving for the Lady Hornets, who won the first set 27-25 in a thriller. Frederick to Wiley to Wilkins, who was blocked, then free balled over. Bruns to Lloyd, goes cross court, diving. Fuller can't get there. Nice swing by Brindley Lloyd, the sophomore. Lady Doggers up 14-13. Yep, 15-13. That set serve was long. Wiley serves. Popped up by Lloyd. Now back to Lloyd. Cross court. Fuller digs it out at Wilkins. Addison Wilkins swings and long. So Avery Gray serving to Fuller. To Wiley, who lifted. If she's going to try to pull it off the net with one hand, she has to have her hand out like a spider, keeping his body above the water. And it was kind of a flat palm. That's how she got called for the lift there. Here's Wonder taking it, free balling it over after Wilkins kind of faked her out. Lloyd on the attack, big swing, partially touched and popped up in the air by Wiley. Nobody can get there. Giving chase was Frederick. That's a good swing from a sophomore, I'm telling you folks. That girl's going to be able to, she's going to be player when she's a senior. Pine with their first lead since very early, 16-15. Frederick And now trying to take it over on second contact was Wiley. Passes are just a little bit close, like maybe 4 inches close, and so she's trying to get it over with one hand. Pine extends the lead 17-15. This early in the season, back-to-back games like this, even this would be like the 5th set during regular season. Teams are going to get tired. There's a big swing by Lerwick off the partial block of Jordan Speckner for the kill. We might be looking at a timeout situation here anytime at 18-15. Pine on a bit of a roll, and they won the first set. There's a serve that is long, side out. Charlotte Speckner comes in. Frederick's going out. Also checking in is going to be Shaychuk. Getting some of the younger girls in this game. It's nice to see a team do that in these early tournaments. There's a bit of a shank by Lazos. Ace serve for Jordan Speckner. Hornets up 1, 18-17 CNA scoreboard. And service woes early in the season will kill a team. That one goes into the net. So Formstrom to serve. There's a serve that goes, hits the antenna actually, kicked it back into play. That's not like a tree in golf. They don't count those in volleyball. Wonder serves to Gray, runs, backside set to Lazos. Partially touched at the net, then diving for it is Wiley. Stayed on her feet, extended for it, couldn't get there. 2018 Lady Hornets. There's a swing by Sweeter on an overpass blocked by Charlotte Speckner, and then Wiley couldn't get there. Hits Charlotte in the back, 21-18. Lazos to Wonder, tracked down by Jordan Speckner. Now Skyla Wonder clears it out of there. Sweeter on the attack, goes from her right to left, cross court a bit, gets the kill. We have a timeout on the floor. It's 22-18 on the CNA scoreboard. Hornets up over the Lady Doggers. I'll be back after this.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
As the seasons change, so do our banking needs. At Points West Community Bank, we have the experienced staff to help you year-round. From planting in the spring, growing in the summer, and harvest in the fall, we have you covered. Our local ag officers specialize in the agricultural needs of our community and take the time to learn your individual operation one-on-one. Stop in and see us today to meet with our ag lenders to discuss your seasonal and year-round operating needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Pine Bluffs, 205 West 2nd Street. Call 245-3900.
Well, we're at 22-18. Lady Hornets up over the Lady Doggers. Lazo serving for Pine Bluffs to Jordan Speckner, to Wonder, to Fuller, who's been pretty quiet, blocked by Sweeter. Nice block. Charlotte Speckner free balls it over. Bruns going outside. Nice up, and then Speckner acted like she was going to take it, and Wiley was there, and then she backed off, and Wiley just kept running. 23-18. A little tired. I think the Lady Doggers are. Here's a high floater to Wonder, tracked down by Wonder, and now Jordan Speckner from about 20 feet off gets it over. Sweeter on the attack. Nice block by by Charlotte Speckner. That was a free ball attack by Skyla Wonder for the kill. And a side out, 23-19. Reef Schneider checking in. Lingle Fort Laramie has some work to do here. They need to get on a run. Gray to Bruns to Sweeter. Popped up in the air. Jordan Speckner's there. Now it's going to be Fuller going to Formstrom. Bruns going outside. And getting the kill is going to be Chaychuk. We're at match point, 24-19. Lerwick coming in. Oh, we had a shoe time. I could figure out why we weren't getting the whistle blown, but Sweeter had an untied shoe we took care of. Speckner to Wonder. Back to Speckner, just passes the ball over to Formstrom. And Avery Gray is going to get a kill on the outside to end this thing, 25-19. And so Pine will win this one. And I think I will have at least one more broadcast. I'll have to check and see where the matches are. So until then, what I'm going to do is, Chris, I'll send it back to the studio, and then I'll let you know if we have one, when we have one, and who we have one. So until then, I'll talk to you later, folks.